Deep in the Great Mischief Jungle, two groups had lived their whole lives on opposite sides pods.
Snapper had been thinking about the rock for several days. This morning, his calculation was complete.
We are claiming the giant fruit rock. This morning.
How warm? You will be more comfortable on the rock. It is warm. There is shade at the edges.
That smile meant he had already won.
3 minutes later, the river gang was moving. Snapper certain, Dart sliding, Ribbit bounding, Buffo resigned.
Fruit rock.
The polar bear is awake. He has an idea. It involves food. Commentary to follow. The giant fruit rock. Warm on top, fruit on 3 sides, stream at the base. Why has nobody claimed it? The river gang moved from the south. The Treetop Crew moved from the north. They arrived at exactly the same time.
The giant fruit rock was just as magnificent as both groups had imagined, and both groups had arrived at exactly the same moment.
This rock belongs to...
Both groups have claimed the rock simultaneously. This correspondent is reporting live.
And we not simply know.
Three contests. Whoever wins 2 out of 3 wins the rock. Agreed?
Agreed.
I am the official announcer of this contest. I have appointed myself.
Nobody asked you.
Nobody asked me not to either.
Ringo moved through the fruit trees like pure kinetic energy, branch to branch, shaking loose mangoes and cascades.
I meant that. You absolutely did not. I meant S-ohm of it. The Treetop Crew, 42 fruits. The River Gang, 41 fruits. The Treetop Crew wins contest 1 by a single mango. That mango was mine. I was under it first.
I caught it.
I jumped for it.
They are whispering. The river gang is planning something. Snapper has that look.
What look?
The thinking look. Bad sign.
While Snapper agreed to the next contest, Dart slipped into the stream and coated the Treetop Crew's climbing face with algae from the stream bed.
Was this here before? That was not there this morning.
Sabotage!
I have confirmed sabotage. The otter was in the stream. This is a crime.
It is not a crime. It is strategy.
Strategy is a polite word for...
Coco, yes?
Come down and help us think.
We need a counter prank. Something better.
Ringo ho. Remember the vine trick?
Oh, they ate that part.
Ringo climbed silently to the canopy above the river gang's vine and, with the careful precision of a personal history,
Liked that.
That was supposed to be worse for you.
It was great.
I am fine and end upside down. These are both true at the same time.
No!
Buffo, the contest requires...
Find another contest.
Ringo's vine swing was the most athletic thing anyone had done all day. He made it look entirely like breathing.
It is a draw.
Draw!
New contest needed. Or we could all sit on it and stop.
The prank war had no rules. The goal was to make the other group uncomfortable enough to give up. The method was everything.
Well placed.
Thank you.
You will regret it.
I meant that.
You did not mean that.
I meant S-ohm of it.
Buffo had been asleep on the warm rock top for an hour. Both groups had decided, without ever discussing it,
Water situation. The monkey is wet. The parrot is dry and would like to remain that way.
the prank war continued for most of the afternoon. Neither group was winning. Both groups were having, despite themselves, a very good time.
The monkey is in the north fig tree with a questionable expression. Dart is approaching the stream side with something unclear.
Coco,
You told us that Barlo was setting up a fruit trap at the south approach.
Confirmed. Excellent trap.
You also told Barlo about Dart's waterslide ambush 20 minutes ago.
Coco, did you tell the River Gang about our mango tree trap?
Coverage of events is Coco. Yes, I tell everyone.
We have been pranking each other for 4 hours.
Approximately.
And it was mostly fair, because we both knew each other's plans anyway.
4 hours.
Yes! Yes, we did!
I have been sitting on this rock for 2 hours. I have waited. I am saying something now.
This rock is large enough for 7 animals to sit on comfortably. I checked. I was sitting here. I had time.
You have been pranking each other over a rock that is large enough for everyone. That has been available the whole time. This is the stupidest conflict I have ever witnessed.
The buffalo is not wrong.
I am never wrong. I am simply never listened to.
It is a very good rock.
Yes.
It is better with more animals on it.
After you.
No, after...
The truce was 8 minutes old. Ringo and Ribbit were at the north edge. The stream below had risen since morning.
Ribbit jumped, clipped the edge, and fell not onto the bank, but directly into the fast current. For 1/2 second, everyone froze. Then Dart was already in the stream crawling before anyone else had moved.
The fallen log, if we can reach it.
The angle is wrong from this bank.
Dart can't get there in time.
Come on.
Ribbit grabbed it. Barlo pulled. Ribbit came up out of the water, heaving, streaming, gasping, safe.
Thank you.
Anytime. All 7 gathered at the stream bend. No formations, no contest positions, just 7 animals in the aftermath of something real.
The group walked back to the rock together, not in 2 formations.
Together.
In the way of animals,
Your group has no strategy.
Your group has too much strategy and not enough falling into things.
Falling into things is not a quality.
Tell that to the last 4 hours.
something moved at the corner of Snapper's long mouth. It could have been the wind. It might have been a genuine smile. He did not stop it.
Fine. There is room. There are figs. I have been eating them. There are still plenty.
The giant fruit rock held 7 animals in the afternoon gold. And it was exactly right.
Each animal in their own spot.
Together.
The prank devices forgotten below. The contest ended.
What were you going to say this morning when both groups arrived? There was a moment before the announcements where you looked like you were going to say something different.
Ringo looked down at the rock with everyone on it. He had never had this view before. He liked it very much. He filed it away. Buffo watched them all. His expression contained something he would never have named as fondness.
We should name it, now that it is all of ours.
It already has a name.
That is a description, not a name.
I have suggestions.
Rock of Champions.
No.
The Great Claimstone.
No.
Amber Summit.
That's actually no naming rights. That was journalism.
Found it first.
You were here first. You told everyone it was big enough. You should name it.
The Warm Rock.
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 Official name?
The Warm Rock.
Please don't do commentary. Fine.
On the west side of the Warm Rock, deep red clay mud had accumulated over years against the stream bank.
Mud. Warm mud. Deep mud. Excellent mud.
Agreed!
I agree completely.
Ribbit's jump counted for something today. Official record.
I know.
Snapper.
Are you actually relaxed? I am reconsidering my relationship with unstructured time. What followed redefined the afternoon. The mud was warm and everyone in it was completely, helplessly pleased about it. Buffo watched from the rock above. He would not describe what he felt as fondness. But it was.
And then you roll like this?
No.
It is very pleasant.
No. I am aware.
The sun had reached the treetops. The light was deep amber. The rock was cooling from the top, but the center...
What were you gonna say this morning?
When both groups arrived, before the announcements, you had a different look. I was gonna say it was funny that both groups had the same idea at the same time. That maybe the rock was big enough for everyone.
You said it eventually.
I said it now, hours later, after considerably more chaos than necessary.
That is true for everyone today.
They laughed yet-indeed.
7 very different shapes on one warm stone. The day complete.
Warm rock arrangements. 5 points. 5 points. First, the rock belongs to both groups equally. No visiting hours. Second,
Buffo has seniority by virtue of having been there first and having been right all day.
that is accurate.
I accept these terms. I will self-enforce. I am a journalist of integrity.
3 days.
At least 3.
Are the terms acceptable?
Yes. Also,
These are from the Treetop Crew for the River Gang. Welcome to the Warm Rock.
We both found it at the same time.
That is what I said.
That is not what you said.
It is what I meant.
Thank you!
The warm rock held 7 animals eating fruit in the evening gold. Nobody wanted to be the first to leave.
He loves us deeply.
You are all extremely annoying.
Barlo, no!
not that. Do you think there are other spots in the jungle? Spots both groups walked past and never noticed?
The hot springs on the East Ridge.
The double waterfall at the northern cliff.
The cave with the crystal wall.
The tree.
Tomorrow morning.
Before the birds wake up.
Agreed. The Treetop Crew and the River Gang combine forces tomorrow!
Inside voice.
I am very excited.
We know!
And the stars came out, one by one, over the warm rock. And nobody was the first to leave.
The jungle waited. It always had more to offer than any single group had found alone.
The River Gang.
The Treetop Crew.
By morning, both. The Warm Rock.
Named by the one who was right all along.
Snapper had been thinking about the rock for several days. In the pre-dawn quiet, the calculation had completed itself. He was always going to go there. Even Dart had a slow slide. Nobody usually saw it. The river was a good companion in the quiet before the day. Ribbit sat still on his lily pad in the last of the dark. He could not maintain this for long. But for Buffo had been in his wallow for hours. He would leave it when something was worth leaving for. He had a feeling this morning something would be.
Barlo slept in his slightly too small tree as he always did, Fove. Completely, fully.
Ringo had been awake for 2 hours. He had completed 9 attempts at a new move. He had eaten 2 mangoes. He was
Coco watched the dawn arrive in silence. He did this every morning.
A giant fruit rock at dawn, before either group arrived. Warm, abundant, entirely of richness. The warm rock had been here long before any of them. It would be here long after. It had been waiting, warm.
River Gang's territory, shaped by years of Dart slides and Buffo's wallows and Snapper's patrols. It knew them. They knew it.
The Treetop Crew's territory. The upper canopy, the vine circuit, the announcing perch. Their world.
From above, the fruit race looked like a choreographed performance. It was not choreographed at all. It only looked that way from a distance.
3 different animals. 3 completely different ways of doing the same thing. All of them, somehow, working.
Snapper climbed the south face with complete precision. He reached the top, he descended. He watched Dart grab the vine and immediately go sideways. He said nothing.
The vine race produced 7 animals in 7 different situations, none of which was the contest.
Ringo was the only one.
Dart applied the algae with the care of someone doing a job properly. Every surface coated,
every centimeter covered.
From the warm center of the rock, the solution was obvious. It had been obvious all morning. Buffo had been sitting on it the entire time.
Coco considered himself a journalist of complete integrity. He was telling both sides everything. He considered both these things true simultaneously. Barlo watched Snapper figure it out first. Then, he figured it out himself. They looked at each other across the clearing.
4 hours! Bounce! 4 hours of pranks! Bounce!
Buffo opened his eyes. He had been awake for some time. He looked at all of them below. He took a breath.
It's big enough, Barlo.
Barlo's ears lowered. The competition height left them. He looked at the rock and saw it properly for the first time all day.
From above, the two groups converging on the rock top looked exactly right. They always would have.
Each animal found their spot without discussion, as if the rock had always known where each one belonged.
The warm center of the rock, where the sun hit longest, where Buffo had sat all day.
From the rock's south edge, Snapper could see his river from above for the first time. It looked the same.
From the fruit tree above the rock, Ringo could see both territories at once for the first time. They were part of the same.
Ribbit found his spot at the streamside edge immediately. Water below, insects above, afternoon light everywhere.
Dart's spot at the warm rock was in the pool below it. He was in the water and part of the group simultaneously.
Coco landed between Barlo and Snapper. He had circled once and chosen. Nobody commented on the placement, but both of them noticed.
The stream ran past the warm rock as it always had, feeding, before the contest, during it, and never. The fruit trees had been here all morning. They would be here tomorrow. There was always enough.
Hot springs on the East Ridge. I have been there from the river. The water temperature is extraordinary. The mud quality near the springs is also exceptional.
I know.
3 years.
I know.
Oh, you could have mentioned this.
I assumed someone else knew. Nobody asks me things. The light changed. The jungle shifted from gold to blue. The rock held its warmth into the... Five points carved in stone. Snapper had chosen the flattest, most durable piece available. He did not do temporary work.
Barlo and Snapper sat in silence. Not the silence of the standoff. The other kind. The jungle at night. 2 territories and 1 warm rock between them. And beyond all of it.
Tomorrow morning, before the birds, Ringo's hands on the vine at first dark. As always, first and waiting.
Dart had already scouted the first section of the East Ridge route before anyone else had left the rock. He considered this normal.
Buffo knew more about the jungle than anyone. He had simply never been asked. Today,
The hot springs are 3 hours walk. I know the route. The mud there is extraordinary.
You have been there?
6 times.
Combined expedition departs. Buffo leads. This is new. Full coverage.
Quiet!
Full coverage.
The East Ridge path was different from any path either group had used before. The air was warmer. The ground was softer.
The hot springs! The hot springs! 7 animals! Multiple pools!
The mud is...
Buffo lowered himself into the hot springs mud. It was exactly as he remembered, but different today. They were here.
Hot springs clearing at dawn. Large enough for 7. Warm enough for all of them. As all the best places are. Snapper had spent his whole life in brown river water. The blue mineral pool was something entirely different.
I can see the warm rock from here. I am annotating your sighting. I can also see the waterfall direction. And something...
They walked back to the warm rock in the late afternoon. The jungle was the same jungle as this morning. They were different in it.
The warm rock looked the same as this morning.
Everything else was different. That is how the best days work. The spot you were fighting over was always big enough for everyone. The only thing too small was the idea that it had to be yours alone.